Hi and welcome to the cottage. My name is Hannah and I am your host, and it's been a minute since I've actually done a podcast. I probably shouldn't be doing it today because I think I'm starting to get sick, and this is about the 8th cup of tea I've had. It's well after 5. It's one of those days. So let's get started with let's see here. Let's start with shop updates. So I have been working on a few hat ideas for the shop. So this one's actually called the Luuk. It's a pattern. Don't remember who it's by, but I'll definitely leave the link in the show notes like always. Luuk. It's a beautiful pattern. I knit it before for some baby presents for cousins of mine because it comes from baby to adult, which is great. I love patterns like that, especially in hats. But I really liked it. It was a popular vote on the poll that I put on Instagram, but I think the one that's actually going to make it into the shop in several colors is this pattern. So this is one that I kind of worked up. I'd seen a YouTuber, it's a travel YouTuber, wearing a hat similar to this, and I just really liked it, but I couldn't find a pattern that I actually liked. So I just kind of guessed. I sat there and like creepy stalked and zoomed in on her hat. But I think this is what's going to go in the shop. So many people liked it. It's a great fit. It can be stretchy. I've got buns on now. This is a terrible, but it can be slouchy. You can fold it. It still has that texturing even while wearing it. So I think this is going to be the winner. Plus, like with this patterning, it's great for men or women. So keep an eye out on the shop if you're looking for finished objects that will be on there. In other news, I'm also thinking about adding a made-to-order sweater option on the shop, specifically the certain pattern. If I read the pattern thing correctly, I can sell it. I need to go back and double check, but if not, then I just have a very large sweater now. So this is, I'm trying to move my tea so I don't knock it over. The Campus Cardigan by 2 of Wands. And this is my finished result. So this is my first attempt at it. I think it turned out great, except for the fact that it's supposed to be a bulky yarn, and I used super bulky because that's what I use in so many of like my hats and things, and so I just didn't think about it. It is massive. Let's get this. This is the medium in bulky. It's like a delicious giant massive, hold on, let's see, like if we can get just some context on how big this thing is. It's so, and there's even more, like it's just so big. It covers my shorts. I'm wearing shorts because it's 90-something degrees outside. Not the time to be knitting this, but again, just trying not to spill the tea. Or am I? No. So I'm going to attempt it again in the correct yarn weight. This sweater will still be used for sure. It's like wearing a blanket basically. I didn't do the pockets on this one just because it was supposed to be a test and I royally messed it up in the best way. So I'll make another one with the correct yarn for a friend of mine and we'll see how that turns out. Definitely not for sure of showing up in the shop, but we'll try. We'll see how this goes. Oh my god, why am I talking so much? Because it's a podcast. Okay, next up we're going to go in from finished objects. We'll count those as some finished objects into, I should do whips, but I'm actually going to transition into acquisitions first because I did get a ton of this beautiful cotton yarn for the shop. So this is supposed to be making its summer debut, but it's actually going to take a quick trip as a pattern testing first. I have a pattern, I wrote it out, I had some testers knit it up, they gave some feedback. I definitely needed to make some adjustments. It's taking me longer than it should to do that, but these are going to go together in that pattern, and hopefully I can get it written up and finished. I think it'll be great. Very excited for that. So I got this in the Knit Pick sale because anytime there's a sale, you got to take advantage of it. And while I was taking advantage of those for the shop, I also got myself these lovely babies. Oof, the light just will not do them any justice no matter what I do. These are beautiful. So this is Knit Pick's Capretta fingering weight. I'm probably butchering that name. It is a superwash yarn. It's the most luxurious mix I have ever knit with. It's superwash, fine merino wool, 10% cashmere, 10% nylon. And it is so soft. Like, merino's already soft. Cashmere is already soft. You put them together. I need a drink. And they're just so ridiculous. So beautiful. So this is the colorway Sagebrush. And it is just like the perfect ice blue. Then, excuse me, I'm holding it double with Aloft, which is their lace weight, and that's 72% kid mohair and 28% silk. And I mean, mohair and silk and cashmere and merino wool, and I'm like, this is the most like just so luxurious, but you have to have, like, I have these sturdy heavy duty wools that I love to wear, and this, I mean, when you see what they're going into, it just makes sense. But like, oh my god, this is definitely a me project, but like I said, I also put it on sale, so I don't feel too bad because I got it on sale. So I got enough for a sweater, which now transitions us into works in progress. So those beautiful, gorgeous creatures are being knit together in this amazing sweater right here. So I've just started on the top. I want to say Friday, Saturday, I don't remember when I started it. I started it very recently though. It's just so delightfully fluffy. Can you see? Ah, there you go. There's that halo. That fuzzy halo that is just so soft. So this is the Nora Sweater. I'm gonna forget the designer's name. I am terrible at remembering designers' names. I cannot remember her name, but after I saw this one too, I started looking at her other patterns and they're stunning. She just has this eye for like delicate feminine items that are just so beautiful. Stunning. Okay, this one though has this beautiful textured stitch that you do on the sleeves, and these are going to be these big puffy sleeves that are just gonna fulfill every Anne of Green Gables dream I've ever had. But yes, so I decided to do it in this blue. I just wanted to play on like, I thought like the baby blue-ish with like a slight tealy, not quite teal, but like it's not like a true baby blue either. Like especially again, this lighting is not doing it justice. Anyways, I thought that would like add to the feminineness of it. It just looks like a little cloud, like so delicate, so dainty, but at the same time, like this texturing is just so beautiful. I'm in love. I can't put it down, but I've had to, because my other work in progress is Galway Sweater Part 2. So yes, if you have been watching, I think in the last one I talked about it. I did finish my version of the Galway sweater, and when I was working it up, I was sending pictures to my sister because I'm like, oh, can't you imagine, like one day I'm gonna wear this in Ireland and it's gonna be amazing and so perfect. And she goes, I want one. And I said, okay, I'll make you one. So she bought the yarn. I'm having the joy of knitting it. I've already got the sleeves done. I tried to like get myself away from Sleeve Island. Ended up there anyways, but more because I was working on projects for the shop, and then I got distracted with projects for myself. Whoops. But it was already like March or February by the time we got around to her ordering her yarn. So it wasn't too bad anyways. Like she lives in Texas. We're from Texas. It's hot there. She's not gonna need this till like a week in December. It's fine. So I can take my time about it. But this is Galway Part 2. So as you can see, I have already started the sleeve bind-offs. Words. I really shouldn't have filmed today, but I knew I wasn't gonna have another chance to do this. I had to do it. So here we are. Anyways, this is the Galway sweater. This is where I'm at, and that's all I have to show you today. So yeah, I think that's it. I think I've caught up. Hopefully that's showing in the right direction. I don't think it will be, but oh well, we'll figure this out. Oh, it's not. That's not all I have to show you. So when I ordered my sister's yarn, I can't believe I forgot about this. I also did order myself a skein. Oh, by the way, also hers is exactly the same as mine. So it's Knit Picks, Wool the Andes. Like I said, the sturdy rustic wools. It's the Shire Heather colorway, which is perfect for anything about Ireland, let's be honest. But no, I almost forgot. My travel knitting, aka I keep this in the car. This is living in my Fringe Supply Co bag, decorated with all my pins from all my friends. And living in here is my current car knitting. So I pretty much just work on this on the car. I might bring it out to the house every now and then, but it's strictly like I get to my day job a little bit early and I've got some extra time before I have to go into somewhere, or I'm waiting for a store to open and it's only going to take like 15 minutes kind of thing. So instead of sitting there scrolling, I knit. This is a pattern by a person who does knitting, because I'm not prepared for this podcast at all. I wonder why it's been a couple months. Anyways, these are both Knit Picks also. This, I believe, is their comfy yarn, and then this is their, it's a sock yarn, but I don't remember which. It's a very Knit Picks heavy episode, isn't it? That's what I should have said up there. Sponsored, not sponsored by Nitpicks. Although Nitpicks, if you're watching this and you want to sponsor me, that'd be great. Like, leave me a comment or send me an email. Anyways, that was silly. But yes, so this is a pattern. Like I said, I don't remember who it's by, but it has this lovely tree lace detail, which I've finished. And right now I'm just working on some plain stockinette until I get to the point where I want to put in the heel. I'm still going back and forth on if I want to do like a classic gusset. The last time I did that with the Fluorite Socks by Andrew Mowry, I really liked the fit, and I don't know, like I'm kind of leaning towards that with these, even though before now, like my go-to has been fish lips kiss, yes, tea, and I do really like that. It's a very simple, quick, I've got it memorized basically. Plus I want to do the alternate color on the heels. I haven't quite figured out how to do an alternate color on the heels with a gusset, because it just seems like, are you just doing the heel back portion, or would you do like, because at some point that stops working. If anybody has any comments or suggestions, please leave them down below. I would love to hear them. I'm not quite there yet. Who knows if I'll be there by the next podcast. So maybe I'll have some ideas and we'll figure it out. That is truly all for right now. I have a few secret projects that I'm working on. They're gift knitting, so I don't want to accidentally have whoever they're for stumble across it. It's the only reason it's hidden, but hopefully soon I will finish this design project and like be able to share that with y'all. So I would love to finish that and get it out into the world. I think that'd be good. No progress on my quilt for my mom. I'm a bad daughter who has not spent any time on it. I did the video where I cleaned my craft area in our living room and I set it up to quilt, and then I have literally not touched it since filming that video. So, anyways, I think I've rambled on enough. If you're still watching, thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you for allowing me to be a little part of your day, and I hope you were able to enjoy some making, some crafting, some laughs at least, because everyone knows I'm silly. No reason to take myself seriously. If you enjoyed it and you'd like to see the progress on any of these projects, let's be honest, if you're going to stick around for anything, stick around for this one. This one's going to be gorgeous. The pattern's so well written. I can't wait to see how it turns out. Please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And if I did make you laugh, please hit the like button. If you have any suggestions on that heel and how to do an alternate color, please leave them in the comments. And I think that's all for today. Thank you so much. I will leave links to everything I've mentioned that there are links to down below and on my website. So please visit that for my shop and my designs. And I will see y'all later. Bye.